are they?
It's Tyler Owens. Calls himself a tornado wrangler. If you feel it!
That was a clip from Twisters, the new standalone sequel to the 1996 hit film Twister. And joining me now are the two stars of the film, Daisy Edgar-Jones and Glen Powell. Twisters is like the perfect summer blockbuster. I'm so happy because I was such a fan of the original film. Like, it made me have this very bizarre obsession with tornadoes after it came out. So I want to know from you two, how do you think this sequel keeps that same essence from the original?
I mean, look, I grew up in Austin, Texas. You know, a lot of my family were in Dallas and even north of that in Tornado Alley. So I feel the same way you do, which is like, you know, tornadoes were sort of a big part of my childhood. We did tornado drills in school, you know, had some run-ins with some as a kid. And I don't know, I just feel like there's something, it's really hard to recreate the magic of some of these movies, especially in the 90s. There were so many great summer blockbusters, but we have some of the original team back on this film, but in addition to that, we have a filmmaker, Lee Isaac Chung, who really just knows how to keep the heartbeat, you know, in the midst of this massive scope. But I think that's the secret sauce here. I think the secret sauce is we made a movie that is just big and wild in a world that you kind of want to live in, and like, that just is sort of the adventure of living, like a bunch of cowboys chasing the storm who are all really smart. It's like it doesn't get any better, but I think we really hit the mark because, you know, you really care about these characters and there's a real heartbeat, there's a real story, a really great lead. It's why you go to the summer movies.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I love that people can't stop talking about your dog Brisket, who, of course, you took to the LA premiere of Twisters. Daisy, I want to know from you, what's Glen like as a dog dad? Because you got to see him on set with this dog.
Well, yeah, because Brisket was adopted during filming.
Yeah.
Well, and actually, I think he was originally going to be called Enid, because we filmed in a town called Enid. And that was the first good move of Glen as a dad. We called him Brisket, which, you know.
Everybody was like, you know, just call him Enid. And I was like, there's something not right about Enid. Brisket is way more fitting.
But no, Glen is a phenomenal dog daddy. And it's been wonderful to have Brisket along for the ride. He's actually come storm chasing. We went storm chasing a couple months ago with a bunch of storm chasers. And Brisket, he came along and he was the best of us all. I mean, he was loving the wind in his hair. Yeah. It's been a joy. I mean, he's the cutest dog, and Glen is a wonderful pap.
Aw, thank you.
Oh, Glen, what's the wildest thing you've done for your dog? Like that you never thought you'd be this guy, but now you are.
The bow tie was pretty wild.
Yeah, yeah. I'm realizing what kind of father I'm going to be to a baby human someday. When I realize. The way I dress up my dog, I kind of like always judge those people from afar. I was always like, oh, guys, why is that guy wearing? He's got a matching T-shirt with his dog, and I'm totally that guy now. So
that's amazing. I love that. Okay, I love hearing that. Just even before I started talking to you, you guys were laughing and joking, and everyone's talking about this amazing chemistry you two have together. Glen, what's something that we would be surprised to learn about Daisy after you've worked so much with her on this film?
What would be surprising to learn about Daisy? I mean, yeah. Daisy is the ultimate scene partner because, look, I mean, she's obviously proven herself to be an incredibly, you know, powerful, dramatic actress, and yeah. I didn't really know what I was going to get into when we first came to Oklahoma. She is one of the funniest people. That's why we just have such a joy on this press tour. Is like she's one of the funniest people I've ever met. And, you know, her music taste is great. You know, her parents are incredible. They were both on set at the same time when we were getting to shoot some scenes. And it's just, yeah, she's an incredible individual that, you know, you don't get bored of hanging around Daisy Edgar-Jones, that's for sure.
I love hearing. Listen, we can feel it. So that's really, really cute. Well, congratulations on the film. Twisters hits theaters on July 19th. Thanks so much.
Thank you.